Right to adequate healthcare. What are your entitlements? Access to healthcare is a fundamental human right, and in many countries it is enshrined in laws, constitutions, and international human rights treaties. However, what constitutes adequate healthcare and what individuals are entitled to can be complex and vary based on the legal framework in each country. As a lawyer or legal advocate, understanding the legal entitlements to adequate healthcare is crucial for advising clients, challenging unjust policies, or advocating for systemic reforms. This article will explore what the right to adequate healthcare means, your legal entitlements under this right, and how you can ensure these entitlements are respected and protected. The right to adequate healthcare is often framed as a social or economic right that requires states or governments to ensure that individuals can access necessary medical services without discrimination. This right is grounded in several key legal instruments, including the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, Article 25. This outlines the right to a standard of living that includes medical care. The International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, ICSCA, Article 12. This treaty specifically recognizes the right of everyone to the enjoyment of the highest attainable standard of physical and mental health. National constitutions and laws. Many countries such as Canada, the United Kingdom, South Africa and India enshrine the right to health or healthcare in their constitutions or legal frameworks. For example, the Constitution of South Africa explicitly provides for the right to access healthcare services. The term adequate healthcare implies more than just access to medical services. It includes several essential components that ensure healthcare is available, accessible, acceptable, and of high quality, often referred to as the AAAAQ framework. The core elements of the right to adequate healthcare include availability. Sufficient healthcare facilities, goods, services, and programs must be available to meet the population's needs. This includes hospitals, clinics, medical professionals, and essential drugs. Accessibility. Healthcare must be accessible to all without discrimination. Accessibility has several dimensions. Non-discrimination. Everyone should have access to healthcare regardless of race, gender, economic status, or geographic location. Physical accessibility. Healthcare facilities must be within a reasonable distance for all, including rural or remote areas. Economic accessibility. Affordability. Healthcare services must be affordable, ensuring that individuals are not denied care based on their ability to pay. This may involve free public healthcare, insurance schemes, or subsidized care. Information accessibility. Individuals have the right to access information about their health, healthcare services, and their legal rights to healthcare. Acceptability. Healthcare services must be culturally appropriate, respecting the traditions, beliefs, and dignity of individuals and communities. This includes ensuring that healthcare is sensitive to gender, age, and ethnicity. Quality healthcare must be scientifically and medically appropriate, provided by skilled professionals using safe, effective, and timely treatments and facilities. Legal entitlements to healthcare are specific rights granted to individuals under national and international law. These entitlements can vary by country and legal system, but generally include the following. Right to emergency medical care. In many jurisdictions, individuals have the legal right to receive emergency medical care, regardless of their ability to pay. Hospitals and healthcare providers are often legally required to provide treatment for emergency conditions under laws like the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act, or EMTALA in the United States, or similar regulations in other countries. This ensures that individuals in life-threatening situations are not denied treatment due to financial constraints. Right to non-discrimination in healthcare. Many countries have laws or constitutional provisions that protect individuals from discrimination in healthcare. This means that healthcare providers and systems cannot deny or provide unequal treatment based on race, gender, disability, sexual orientation, religion, or other protected characteristics. For example, under the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, healthcare providers in the United States must provide reasonable accommodations to patients with disabilities. Right to privacy and confidentiality. Patients have the right to privacy concerning their personal health information. Laws such as the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, or HIPAA, in the United States protect sensitive medical data, ensuring that healthcare providers do not disclose personal health information without the patient's consent. Violations of patient confidentiality can lead to legal actions and significant penalties for healthcare providers. Right to informed consent. The right to informed consent means that patients must be fully informed about their treatment options and give voluntary informed consent before undergoing any medical procedure. This right is rooted in the principle of bodily autonomy and is a fundamental aspect of medical ethics and law. Failure to obtain informed consent before treatment may result in legal claims of medical negligence or battery. Right to essential medicines. Under the right to adequate healthcare, individuals are entitled to access essential medicines as part of basic healthcare. The World Health Organization, or WHO, maintains a list of essential medicines that every country should make available to meet the primary healthcare needs of its population. Legal frameworks in many countries emphasize the obligation to provide these medicines at affordable prices or free of charge. Right to maternal and reproductive health care. Many legal systems recognize the right to maternal and reproductive health care, including prenatal and postnatal care, access to contraception and safe abortion services where legal. The denial of reproductive health care services can violate a person's right to health as well as their right to autonomy and dignity. International human rights bodies have often emphasized the need for states to ensure access to reproductive health care without discrimination. Right to access preventive services. Preventive services, such as vaccinations, screenings, for example, for cancer or heart disease, and health education are critical for promoting public health. Legal systems often entitle individuals to access these preventive services through public health programs or insurance schemes. Ensuring access to preventive care is key to reducing the burden of chronic diseases and improving long-term health outcomes. Challenges in exercising the right to adequate health care. Despite legal entitlements, many individuals face barriers to accessing adequate health care. These barriers can be legal, economic, or social and include geographic and economic disparities. Individuals in rural or low-income areas may face a lack of healthcare facilities, transportation, or affordable services despite their legal rights. Administrative and bureaucratic obstacles, complex healthcare systems or insurance schemes can create barriers to accessing entitlements, particularly for marginalized populations who may lack the necessary knowledge or resources to navigate the system. Underfunded public health systems. In many countries, underfunded healthcare systems lead to long wait times, insufficient medical supplies, and inadequate care, despite legal rights to health services. Legal remedies for denial of healthcare. When individuals are denied access to adequate healthcare or their legal rights are violated, several legal remedies may be available. Filing a complaint with healthcare authorities. Many countries have health ombudsmen or regulatory bodies that handle complaints regarding the denial of healthcare services or violations of healthcare rights. Lawsuits for medical negligence or malpractice. Patients can sue healthcare providers or institutions for negligence if they fail to provide adequate care, leading to harm. Discrimination lawsuits. If a patient is denied care due to discrimination, they can file a lawsuit under anti-discrimination laws. Constitutional challenges. In countries where the right to healthcare is enshrined in the Constitution, individuals can challenge policies or actions that violate this right in constitutional courts. Conclusion. The right to adequate healthcare is a fundamental entitlement that requires states to ensure healthcare is accessible, affordable, and of high quality for all individuals, without discrimination. While the legal framework for this right varies by jurisdiction, understanding your entitlements and how to protect them is crucial for securing the best possible healthcare. If you believe your right to healthcare has been violated, legal remedies and protections are available to help you seek justice and enforce these important rights.